our senior NBA insider, Adrian Wojnarowski. Now, Woj, what more can you tell us about James Harden?
Malika, right foot tendon strain image. A month for the 76ers, who, at 4-5, they enter a challenging stage of their schedule now, and they'll be without Harden. I'm told to expect at least a month, and certainly Tyrese Maxey has played a significant role with this Sixers team, averaging 24 points a game, shooting almost 47% from three-point range. But I think this is a call now for Joel Embiid again. You saw what he did last year when the Sixers were undermanned, had an MVP caliber season, and he'll certainly be called on again now to elevate his play. But a Sixer team that starts at 4-5, they lose James Harden, I'm told, for at least a month.
James Harden out for at least a month. Already Joel Embiid missing their last game. Woj, thank you so much for spending some time here on NBA Today. I want to bring in our NBA analyst Kendrick Perkins into this discussion. Perk, what do you make? What do the Sixers do now that Harden is out for a month?
Well, it's hard to replace James Harden, right? Because his ability for us making others around him better and getting to the free throw line, but they have enough. And Woj just talked about Tyrese Maxey, but this is his chance and his opportunity again to show why his name should be up there with a lot of other young stars in the game today when you mention their name in certain conversations. This kid could flat out ball. Doc Rivers trusts him. Joel Embiid trusts him a lot. And I think Tyrese Maxey is going to rise to the occasion even more and elevate his game. And it's also give them opportunity to get Tobias Harris, right? Back to his all-star caliber play when he had to step up and get his confidence going again, when you could see some of those 30-point nights every now and then. But look, this team is going to be fine. I didn't really, panic too much even when they got off to the slow start. They're battling through some injuries right now, but they have enough. You still have P.J. Tucker, who's the ultimate role player. I think Doc could utilize Montrezl Harrell a little bit more off the bench and give him more minutes and let him come in and do his thing as well. But the 76ers are deep. Matisse Thybulle, he really haven't played a lot of minutes. It's his opportunity for him to step on the floor. Again, he's auditioning for the rest of the league. So the Sixers have enough. They'll be fine for the 1 month that James Harden is out.
Well, when you said Tyrese Maxey, Vince Carter went on the table. I'm just going to get out of your way.
No, he's right. As soon as I heard, Harden down, I was like, well, now it's time to see Tyrese Maxey take it to another level. And then Tobias Harris, this is your opportunity. You've kind of been pushed down to fourth option, if you would. Well, this is your chance to kind of, once again, like you said, to audition for the rest of the league as well. So I think the Sixers are in good hands, and I think it starts with Tyrese Maxey making things easier for Joel Embiid.
The Sixers, though, they have a tough schedule coming up here, Chiney, so they're going to have to stay afloat through all of that without him.
Well, the reason why I feel like this could be a blessing in disguise is we look at the schedule: Knicks, Suns, Hawks, Jazz, Bucks, T-Wolves. Yeah, and that's not like the old Hawks. Like this
and
is
that's
the
not
Hawks.
even the old Jazz.
And that's not, well, yeah, it's not even the old Jazz.
And that ain't the old Timberwolves. That's say 4-4, but they got monsters.
And should we also include the Knicks? I feel like we should have the Knicks. Like they play hard, but last night was
100% we should include the Knicks.
Yeah, I know last night was a little different, but I will say this: the issue with the Sixers is it seems like their peak always comes at the wrong time, right? Maybe it's early to start the season. I feel like last year was around December. Maybe this will be an opportunity for them to rely on playing more team basketball, recenter themselves, get their guys going, and then also hopefully come, the top of the year into February and March, maybe that's when they're actually at full strength and full stride. Because James Harden, it looks like he made a lot of the right necessary growth steps as a veteran to be prepared, but now it's like working the pieces together. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise, which means that their prime will come later instead of earlier, and that has been their issue for so long.
This is the problem that worries me a little bit. I know it's a little early for worry and all this.
Never too soon, Rich.
But James Harden was one of the most durable players in the NBA, and Vince, you know this. as you get older, and we saw it with LeBron James, we've seen it with other players, as you get older, these little things, whether it's a back, whether it's a foot, a hamstring, like that's what I'm saying. 43 games missed in the first 11 seasons. I didn't even know we had this graphic built. This is just where I was going. Good job, producer Greg. So 42 games.
That's a star.
So that to me is something that, like, okay, is it time to start dialing back James Harden? And I'm not saying like manage load him, but just saying, like, you've played a lot of minutes, you've taken a lot of hits, and we've also seen a trend of just like little nagging injuries start to pop up.
Yeah.
Do we have to approach it differently? Do we need to make you the second or like the third guy? Not from like a talent standpoint, but from a usage rate.
Well, I want to add to that, as a veteran, as you get older, like you said, it's how you prepare yourself for on the court and how you take care of yourself off the court. Because that translates as far as your rest, being tired, all of the wear and tear in your body as well. So that he has to do.
And when Max is giving you 24 and balling, it's not an insult that you're a third guy. It's more like this is what's necessary for us to win a championship, and it's saving you for the right times to go hard when you need them the most.
Maxey needs to step up. Tobias Harris needs to step up. But the fact of the matter is, this team goes as Joel Embiid goes.
Yep.
Joel Embiid needs to be at that MVP level he was at last year. And speaking of MVPs, still to come on NBA Today, both Giannis and Luka went